9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So good morning.
Good morning.
More. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yep. We're going to come forward. Come forward. All our guests here. So before that, if I need to go on silent mode. Yeah, I'll set the vision for the Toastmasters. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. I welcome you all. So some of the ground rules. Put your phone on silent mode, please, including me. Yeah, if you're done, the first thing, refrain from topics like sex, religion and politics. The third thing, we have a recording and people who are coming to this stage come through the sides, not through the center. The last time also we saw people coming through the center. Please avoid that and it will help recording. And if somebody is not willing to show their face in the camera, because we will upload it in the YouTube, and if you are not willing to show your face, let us know in advance, we will pause the recording. And strictly do not talk, do not run around, do not roam around. And if you are going out or coming in, do only when you hear the applause, so that the speaker is not speaking on the stage. And when the speaker is speaking on the stage, possible, please give a nod, so that the speaker is empowered to talk in a positive way. And the water bottles on both sides. If you are thirsty, you can ask for somebody to pass the water bottle. And the restroom is in the opposite side. You can use it. Only during the upload sound you move. Thank you. With that, I will invite the PO, PFR.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Great.
Great. Let's. It's good energy flowing. Can I have the guest who has joined for the first time or second time? You want to introduce, please?
Good morning, all.
Please.
Nothing much to share, please.
Yeah. We want to know about your name, what you do, and how you got to know about the Toastmaster, and what is your expectation with the meeting.
Yeah. My name is Ravi. I was previously came here, so that's why I'm part of the guest group. I saw the board here, 7 speakers and 7 evaluators, and then I thought it was going to be exciting, so I came here. I'm part of Express to Lead Toastmaster meeting. Today the meeting is cancelled, so that's one more reason I came here. And the expectation is some fun here because of 7 speeches. That's my...
Sure. Thank you, Ravi. Definitely you will not miss any fun out today. Thank you, sir.
I'm not really sure that if I'm audible through this. Okay. So hi, thank you for the opportunity. My name is Surendra Yadav and I work in the finance domain with State Street India company. And I'm part of State Street India Toastmaster Club. How do I know this club? Because of Bipul sir. We work together in a same organization. And this is not the first time I'm coming here. This is the maybe the third time. Whenever there is a big event, I don't miss the opportunity to come and attend and learn from here. In fact, I have been to other Toastmaster also. Yesterday, I had taken some role in Sarjapura Toastmaster Club. But 3, 4, having said that, one feedback which I would like to give you, even though you haven't asked me, is whenever I come here, I learn how things has to be done in order way. For example, the very first thing, the meeting started right on the time. That doesn't happen in most of the Toastmaster. So there is a lot to learn. That is why I come here. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you. And we take that as a compliment. Thank you.
Hello. Hello all Toastmasters. My name is Arnesh. I got the exposure of this Toastmaster club because of my dad, because he's also part of the Toastmaster. That's why I just wanted to explore how the things works. And I just got to know from my dad today is a Toastmasters marathon. That's why I just wanted to explore how does the system works, because I am very new to this system. Thank you for welcoming me here. I feel very proud to be here because my dad has got me over here. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So that was Junior Dr. Arijit. Yeah, so hopefully you get inspired and you join any of the Toastmaster, not particularly Whitefield. So Whitefield Toastmaster is a community-based club. We come under Area C1, Division C, under District 228. We are a community-based club. We meet around Whitefield, Marthali area. So the information about the future group, we will add you, the guests who are a part of there, we will add you to the guest group. You will get to know about future meetings in our guest group. So with that, I open the meeting number 185, call to order. Great. So today we have a very packed agenda. We have 7 speakers and we have 7 evaluators. It's a speakathon. So it's like running a marathon. So you will see it as a speakathon. To conduct that, I will invite on stage Toastmaster Shashi.
Good morning, dear Toastmasters, and welcome to all guests.
Good morning.
Today we are not hosting a simple meeting. It is a feat of marathon. It is a test of our vocal endurance. Before we jump right away into the first speech, very quick question to all of you. When was Toastmaster International founded? And when it was incorporated? You are right. So the founding was in 1924. We celebrated 100 years 2 years back. But it was incorporated as an organization in 1932. It was just a guess?
Yes.
Oh my. Nice. So let's unpack our journey. And before we invite the speaker number 1 on the stage, I would like to say everyone that when we are coming to the stage, let's come from the sideways so that camera is not interrupted. And for the speech 1, I would like to introduce the evaluator. Yes, I would like to introduce the timer first. And please welcome timer Toastmaster Tarun. He is a senior data scientist and he loves doing painting and cycling. Toastmaster Tarun, please come here.
Good morning, my fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests.
Good morning.
So, a very famous quote from Harsha Bhogle, a legendary sports presenter. Kohli goes down the ground, Kohli goes out of the ground. So, how could Kohli achieve this? Any guesses?
Practice.
Timing, hand-eye coordination, taking the risk in clutch situation, but timing is the one word I was looking for. So today I will be the timer. I'll help you time your speeches in a well-directed manner, and in order to do that, I'll guide you with the green card, with the yellow card, and with the red card. So there are different segments. The first segment is for the icebreaker. I'll raise the green card at 4 minutes, yellow card at 5 minutes, and red card at 6 minutes. For all the other prepared speeches, all the 6 other speeches, the first speech is the icebreaker and the rest of the speeches are the prepared speeches. The rules are green card at 5 minutes, yellow card at 6 minutes, and red card at 7 minutes. There will be a 30-second grace period. Let me give you an example. For the prepared speeches, the time is 5, 6, 7. So minimum you have to speak 4 minutes 30 seconds. Maximum you can speak 7 minutes 30 seconds. So all the best to all my speakers and guests.
For icebreaker, 4 minimum, and for other speeches, minimum 5.
Yeah, for icebreaker, I explained. Sorry. Let me repeat that again. For icebreaker, it is 4, 5, 6, 4 green, 5 yellow, 5 red. Sorry, 6 red. For the prepared speeches, it is 5, 6, 7. 5 green, 6 yellow, 7 red. One thing I forgot, for speech evaluations, the timing is 2 minutes for green card, 2.5 minutes for yellow card, 3 minutes for red card. So all the best to all the speakers. May you time your shots well and speeches well as well. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster session.
Thank you. So I would like to call upon someone who is student. He loves traveling. He is the evaluator for the icebreaker speech today. Please welcome Toastmaster Aman on the stage.
A very good morning to fellow Toastmasters and dear guests here. Good morning. Today my target speaker is Toastmaster Manikanta. He is attempting his icebreaker speech from the pathway L1 P1 of presentation mastery. So when it's an icebreaker speech, when he finishes it today, I'm requesting you all to give him a standing ovation. All the best to you. Thank you.
Thank you. The speaker, is working in an analog design space. And when I asked what he does when he feels that time has just flied, he said spending time with the family, loved ones, in nature, along with nature. Please welcome, and I liked the title. We would unpack in a moment what is the title. Please welcome Toastmaster Mani on the stage for his speech. The title of the speech is Manikanta, son of Sati Babu. Manikanta, son of Sati Babu, Toastmaster Mani. All the best.
Have you ever done something that you really proud of, but had someone can find a flaw in 5 seconds? Yes, I do have. It's my father. So in my whole life, I used to think my father is obsessed with the missing pieces in my life. But today I wanted to say and genuinely admit that I was wrong. My name is Mani. My father's name is Sati Babu. And I am from a small town called Mandapeta in Andhra Pradesh. This town is nearer to beautiful river Godavari and full of green fields. My father came from a humble background, but yet ensured that three of us, my brother, sister and me, did their masters in their respective fields. For a man like this, the expectation on each and everything will be different, and his expressions also will be slightly different. That's what made me today. Today I am an engineer from IIT Bombay. Looks like a straight line, right? Trust me, it's not. So I think it's 10th class results day. I went to the internet cave. That guy is very busy, printing out the mark sheet and handing it over to each and everyone. My turn came. So he had a look at the paper and told, I think yours is the highest, man, from the today, whatever I have seen. And everybody started congratulating me. I was very happy. I went to home with the same excitement. I told my father, Dad, I got 94% in 10th class. Then my father didn't smile, didn't even congratulate. So in a hug and all those things leave. That part is not there in our home at all. So he asked a single question. Where did you lose that 6%? So I was like, the first time in my life, a single expression or a single question can change the perception of a person. So fast forward to that, I joined engineering with very good rank. I joined a good college with a lot of scholarships. On top of that, I used to get pocket money from my beloved brother and father also. So that made me slightly relaxed in bachelor's, right? So that relaxation went too far. So I ended up with 2 backlogs at the end of bachelor's, directly from college topper to backlogs. And I didn't clear the campus placements also. Then the next option I have is I prepared for GATE. Even I attended the exam center late also. So with all this drama, I got an admission in NIT. But part of me was telling me that I can do still better. Then I decided. I went to my father and said, I want 1 more year. He was like, 1 more year? Okay. But he gave me a chance for that stubborn kid who is jobless at that time. But I took that chance very seriously. And I prepared GATE well. I got 138 rank all over India. So then right after that, I cleared the written exam of IBCS, which is a central government job. So which my father and my family is very interested in. So I went to Chennai for the final round, but I couldn't clear it, of course. But my father was very disappointed. I was also very afraid, but he didn't scold me anything, but I could sense the room. Then to cool him off, one more good news came. Right after 1 week, I got an admission in IIT Bombay. So I told my father, I got an admission in IIT Bombay. Then he was like, again, same expectation, no smile, no congratulations, but asked a single question. I was here, didn't get that. Okay. At that time I felt, my father can find a flaw even in IIT admission also. So, this is all one side of version of my father. Right after I got placed, he's not asking about marks and all those things. The only thing that he asks is about my marriage only. So how many of you know Balaya in Tollywood? Yeah, as he says, he had 2 sides. My father also had 2 sides. First version I told, second version. In my bachelor's, once my professor called my father. Sir, your kid was not coming to classes regularly and he was continuously absent for last 5 classes. And I observed him, he's roaming with all his hostel friends. I think he's going into a wrong path. My father, same sentence, exact sentences. Professor, I think you have mistaken. My kid will never do that. Okay? Bye. So my professor was stunned. Still he pulls my leg. How did you drug your father, man, about your character? So that was the thing that I'm really proud of my father. Two versions. One version is completely strict about marks and jobs and everything. But another version, he completely backs me up behind my back. Even today, I still feel that 6% is missing. Not because I am scared of it, not because I can't do that. I still believe that I can do yet to little bit more. Now I will ask everybody, have you ever felt nothing ever you do is quite enough? Sometimes I do. Because it's not because I understood the reason why. My father was not looking for the perfection. He was looking for the bandwidth and the improvisation that I have. He was not looking for the missing pieces. He's collecting all the missing pieces and handing it over to me. That is the gift he has given to me, to look for the missing 6%. Thank you all. That's all from me.
Thank you so much.
I asked him to record.
Okay. We'll do a very quick skit, a role play game. Well, it is not called game, but just skit. So listen to the scenario and you can volunteer. If no one does that, anyway, I have to call the names. So if you are on the fence whether to do or not, please come over. So here is an engineering manager in an IT company who manages both development team and test team. So role 1 is the engineering manager of that team. Role 2, a young engineer, though matured in conversation, he is part of the test team and he feels that during the year-end evaluation, there is a favoritism towards the development team. The test engineer is very sharp, very brilliant. He is passionate about discovering bugs and guiding the development team where the fix could be. In the long run, he wants to be an ethical hacker. I'm sure most of you or all of you know what is ethical hackers, right? So that is the role 2. Now volunteer for role 1, please. Anyone? Development manager, managing 2 teams. Sanjana, please. And role 2. A test engineer, passionate about discovering bugs, doing the fixes, wants to be an ethical hacker in the long term. Please come over. Your good name, please? Vishnu. Welcome, Vishnu. Please. So time is 1 minute. So timer, please note 1 minute green flag and then 30 seconds.
What actually means?
Conversation, year-end conversation, where he is feeling.
Zero, I'm a part of HR. I have no
You
knowledge.
can do much better. You can do much better job actually. Please.
So I'm zero in technically, but yes, give me another role I can play.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So you got it right. I mean,
Yes.
you have the feeling of how.
Instead of that, I will play HR. Okay.
Oh sure, sure. He is trying to escalate that he is not really happy
Yeah.
in a very graceful manner,
Yeah.
of course, within boundaries. As I mentioned, though he is young engineer, he's quite matured in the conversation and managing the scenarios. So please go ahead. You got the scenario.
Yes, yes.
Right? Yes. Please, all the best.
Can I get your name?
Vishnu.
We need to just speak, right? The normal conversation.
Come to you as a one level escalation that he is not.
So yes, Vishnu, what happened?
Actually, I wanted to inform you that I'm not happy with the performance evaluation that has come out. So I feel that even though I am contributing a lot, finally the development team is only who are getting the response. I am the one who is suggesting them that your code is not correct. Your code is sometimes even useless. And it is not working in these test cases. I am imagining new test cases so to show their development is not right. And then from that they get ideas and then they develop. Finally the development team gets all the credit. How is this fair?
So you are saying that you are not happy with your performance evaluation.
Yes.
So where you are seeing that your performance is not really great, because in performance sheet you will be finding lot of things like technical, behavior, team handling. So where exactly you are not performing as per the evaluation sheet?
Finally increment percentage.
Increment. So here I would like to tell you, this performance is not just only a technical part. Performance lies so many things, as I have told. One part is technical, then your behavior, then your performance, then team handling. So I would tell you that you should actually check where actually you are lacking. Then you should please work on it. Then probably you can get a good thing. You are doing great. As you said that you have a good hands-on technically, right? What about others part?
So the scores that you're talking about, performance evaluation, I have a friend in the development team who has similar scores, but how it's converted to the increment rate, that's what I have a problem.
See, about him also, how could you be so sure that just on a basis of technically only he is getting a promotion or maybe increment?
I cannot disclose
Performance
his name.
has many parameters, correct? So I would say that you should work on that, and you should not compare your worth with that developer. You are doing amazing job.
Actually, you are
and your appraisal cannot decide your worth.
You are comparing me to them by giving me a lesser increment than them.
I mean, you are comparing yourself with them, but they cannot decide your worth.
Okay.
Right? You are doing amazing job.
Sorry.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes, evaluation is always super secret, should not be shared with anyone. Okay, let's dive into the speech number 2, and for that I would like to call back again Toastmaster. She is HR professional, as just you all heard. What she loves doing, she is a curious learner by nature. And time just flies when she is learning something new or crafting a speech for Toastmaster. Today I am sure she will be doing equally good, wonderful job in evaluation. Please welcome Toastmaster Sanjana on the stage.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm back again. Okay, so my target speaker, he will be attempting level 1 and project 2, and the objective of this speech is to learn and review basic method for writing a speech with defined purpose and to present a well organized speech on any topic. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you. Thank you for referring the speaker as target speaker. I always believe that, I have seen in some Toastmaster clubs as well, that the name of the Toastmaster who is going to speak is disclosed by the Toastmaster of the day just before he comes on the stage, so that there is some suspense remains who is the person coming next. And I feel that really good. So I would appreciate to all the evaluators doing that. Thank you so much. So the second speaker, he is a software engineer. He loves reading a fantasy novel. Please welcome Toastmaster Rishikesh. The title is My Humble Roots. My Humble Roots. Toastmasters Rishikesh.
Have you ever thought that you are becoming like your parents? Okay, for if those who don't, it's fine, just give it a time. Delusion is just first day. Well, that reminds me of an event from a month ago. I needed to buy a new pair of shoes. So I went to the shopping mall and gave the shopkeeper my requirements. The shopkeeper came back with a pair of shoes. I put that on. Quality, check. Comfort, check. Looks, check. Perfect. So I asked, Bhaiya, kitna hua? 20,000. 20,000 for a shoes. And suddenly, a voice inside my head said, do you really need this? Maybe not. But wait a minute. What just happened? I earn on my own now. So what are my parents still doing inside my head? Fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, that day I realized some things never truly leave you. 10 years back, there were certain sentences I would hear all the time. Switch off the fan, turn off the light, close the tap, don't waste the food. Do you know how many people put in the effort to make that one? And the food was simple. If I didn't like the food, I couldn't say, let's order something. There was no Zomato, there was no Swiggy. There was just my mom saying, this is what I made, eat it. And if I said, I don't like it, I would definitely get a flying chappal. That's it, no negotiation. And there was definitely no customer support as well. Then there were vacations. When I was 10, I wanted a laptop. I said I wanted it for studies, but I just wanted to play GTA on it. Naturally, my parents said, you don't need a laptop, you'll spoil your eyes. So whenever I went to my grandparents' village for summer vacation, I would use my uncle's laptop to play. But to be honest, I don't really remember playing on it much. Because the moment I reached the grandparents' village, my friends and I would just disappear. I would run around the village, I would play cricket the whole day, I would climb things that weren't supposed to be climbed on, like my neighbor's tent, which would just carve under our pressure. And despite that, we would come back before dinner looking completely innocent. Those moments taught me something that I didn't realize back then. How do you find absolute joy in the simplest of things without needing a screen to entertain me? And those vacations were probably the best time I'll ever have in my life. And then there were my parents. When I was a child, we had to move away from hometown for better schooling opportunities. My father stayed back to provide us, and he worked 7 days a week. He would come visit us once a month. My mother worked 7 days a week too. She managed the entire house, from cooking to cleaning to ensuring my school uniform is ironed before I go to school. She didn't have any vacation, she didn't have any weekends, no sick leaves. As a kid, that felt normal. My father worked, my mother managed the house, I went to school. Now I have maid, I have cook, I have all those fancy electronic gadgets, but I still can't keep my apartment in one place. Now I realize that it took a lot of sacrifice and efforts from my parents to ensure life was normal. Today, things are different. I earn a salary. I can buy the laptop I want. I can order food whenever I want. And that comes with customer support. And I can definitely buy those 20,000 rupee shoes. But I still hear that voice in my head. Do you really need this? And I don't mind that, because that reminds me of my home, of the simple food, of my father visiting me once a month, of my mother working every day, of running around my grandparents' village, of the childhood where we didn't have everything, but I had a lot of fun. We all definitely want to move ahead in our life. We want to earn more, we want to live better. But as we earn more money, we get richer, we should ensure that our lives values don't get cheaper. Today, if I hear that voice in my head, I don't ignore it, because money can buy you a lot of things, but it doesn't buy the discipline, the gratitude, and the resilience that life teaches you when it's simple. Those are my humble roots, and they are the greatest wealth that I own today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, I was collating basic information about the speakers, evaluators, and so forth. And when I see captured in one page, the absolute beauty of this club is that the sheer diversity of the people, background of those people coming under one roof. I've seen few corporate clubs as well. Of course, it is largely focused about that industry, about the companies, right? So it is really huge opportunity for everyone to learn from each other. And you would see that the students are pacing against professionals in the crowd. Creatives are passing the baton to finance experts, and so on. So there are much more to come. Just pivoting to the theme, marathon, right? Speech marathon. How long is actual marathon? Anyone? 42 kilometers. Sure, yep, correct. So let's jump into the speech number 3. And I would like to call upon the evaluator. He is an account officer in the Ministry of Defense Finance. His liking matches mine as well. Catching up on rest after the week-long work. I also like really, just go on, do some rest, do what you want during the weekends and so forth. And this time just flies. Please welcome Toastmaster Manoj to evaluate the speech number 3.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My target speaker is attempting his L1 P3 speech, and his pathway is presentation mastery, and the purpose of his speech to be mindful and live in the moment. And topic he is attempting is that stop living in your head. So best of luck, my target speaker. I will not disclose your name as per the instruction of PMOD. Over to you.
Thank you. Please welcome Toastmaster Nikhilesh. He is an associate specialist. He does really like talking with friends and all of us, of course. Please come here. All the best. Speech title, I think he mentioned that I want.
Stop living in your head.
Stop living in your head. Toastmaster Nikhilesh.
Thank you. Good morning, Toastmasters and my dear guest. Good morning. Have you ever had any conversation in your mind that never actually happened?
Right.
Right. Suppose, for example, someone says, can we talk tomorrow? And your brain starts playing Netflix. Episode 1, you are in trouble. Episode 2, you will lose the job. Episode 3, you might end up living with 27 cats. And before you actually know it, what actually happened, we have already concluded everything. Lost the job, quit friendship, moved to Himalayas, all without leaving your sofa. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the world's most expensive apartment, that is your head. Our brain is very incredible machine.
It can move rocket to Mars, write beautiful poetry, right Nitish? Then develop life-changing technologies. But still, at 2 a.m., it decides the most important mission for human mankind. Let's dwell into the past and recall the embarrassing moments. Oh yes, let's replay it in 4K Ultra HD. It has happened all of us, right? So that is how our brain functions. It always tries to recall all those bad things. Let me tell you a story. Few days back, I was on my solo trip. But at the beginning, inside my mind, it wasn't a vacation at all. It was a terrible movie. What if I miss my train? What if my wallet gets stolen? What if my booking disappears? What if? And from the time I have reached my destination, I was already exhausted because of the things that actually never happened. But next, something incredible happened. I was sitting beside the river Ganga, watching the river. I wasn't solving the problem of yesterday. I wasn't predicting tomorrow. I was just there. Then something clicked in my mind. The river doesn't care about my worries. The mountains didn't discuss about my mistakes. The birds weren't discussing about my future. The nature has only one message: relax. We are missing the only moment which actually exists. Right? On that day, I realized the biggest prison doesn't have walls, it has thoughts. But why do we live in our head? Anyone? Give it a try. Okay. Because our brain thinks thinking means control. If we worry enough, nothing bad will happen. But really, if worrying would have burned calories, right, I would have 6-pack abs by now. Right? But in reality, thinking about happiness doesn't make you happy. Thinking about swimming doesn't let you swim. And thinking about life is not same as living. There is a famous line by a Roman philosopher, Seneca the Younger. We suffer more in our imagination than in reality. How true it is, right? Because reality only whispers, but imagination uses loudspeakers. So, coming to the point, how we can stop living in our head? By stopping our thoughts? Really? Is it possible? Okay, let's do one experiment. Everyone can see me, right? Madan sir, you can see me, right? Okay, just close your eyes. It will hardly take 10-15 seconds. Inhale, exhale, relax. Now please don't imagine me wearing a pink sari and delivering speech here. Now you can open your eyes. You all saw it, right? Yeah? And those who still didn't saw, they are either reached monk state in their life, or they are still in yesterday night old monk stage. Right? So that is how our brain functions. We can't stop our thoughts. We can just notice them and let it pass. Like the clouds in the sky. We don't chase every cloud. We don't fight every cloud. We just watch them until it is gone. So today, whenever my brain tries to play any blockbuster movie, I tell it, thanks for your opinion, but currently I am busy in living. Sometimes talking with friends, sometimes traveling, sometimes delivering Toastmasters speech with butterflies in my stomach. Because courage doesn't mean absence of fear. It means refusing to let fear become your permanent address. So here my message for all of you. And here is a challenge for all of us. Once we leave this hall, don't just imagine adventures, live them. Don't just rehearse conversations, have them. Don't just dream about life, experience it. Because one day you will not regret for the risk you took. but you will definitely regret for the moments you never lived because you were too busy living inside your head. Thank you. Thank you. Again, quick quiz. There are some sentences in English which can contain each letter of all the alphabets. Each letter of the alphabets, 26 alphabets. What are they called? Any of you know? Or any sentence any of you know? Any of you have heard that quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog? No? Okay. So this is one sentence which is very popular, which contains each of the 26 letters. But some letters are more than once. So that's why this is called, by the way, this is called pangram, P-A-N-G-R-A-M, pangram. And because this sentence, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, this has some letters more than once. It is called standard pangram. There are some very weird sentences I was not able to remember, which contains each letter only once, and they are called perfect pangram. Okay, let's move forward. Go into speech number 4, and for that I would like to call upon the evaluator. She, by profession, she is product manager, and of course as part of the role she does a lot of researching, and she tells that when she starts researching any topic, of course that has to be done in depth, right? She finds it like a rabbit hole. She doesn't fall into it but enter voluntarily to conduct the extensive research, then develop a thesis, and she just doesn't know how much time it has gone by. Please welcome Toastmaster Mathli as evaluator.
Good morning, Toastmasters and real guests. My target speaker today will be attempting her L1 P4 from Presentation Mastery. The purpose of the speech is simple: give a speech and receive evaluation. Unsurprising, very common for all speeches, correct? However, it's the first speech of the 2-part series. Here, the objective is to give a speech, receive the evaluation, and incorporate that evaluation in the upcoming speeches and be an evaluator in a club speech evaluation going forward. With that, I wish my target speaker the very best. Over to you, Toastmaster Shashi.
Thank you so much. Ashima. So, the speaker has quite interesting, at least to me. She is a scaling up coach, works with growth stage companies to help them scale, and also she loves to do meditation, and the time flies. Please welcome Toastmaster Ashima for the speech number 4. Toastmaster Ashima, love unexpected. Love unexpected, Toastmaster Ashima. All the best to you.
Thank you. My day is decided by one person. Every morning, I perform the same ritual. Look at the clock. 8 o'clock. 8:05. 8:10. I wonder, Should I call or should I just wait? Maybe she overslept. Maybe she's on her way. Maybe today's that day that she is planning just not to show up. Raise your hands if your maid decides how your day goes. So I and my maid have this relationship for years. We both know each other's schedules and routines. She knows how exactly I love my tea. I even know which festival she will disappear for. But this is not a speech on house helps. This is about something she taught me without ever trying to teach me anything. A couple of years back, life looked different. Those were the days when crying had quietly become part of my routine. That morning, while my maid Gulshan was working in the kitchen, I was crying and trying to push hard and get out of bed. The day just passed by, and in the evening, the doorbell rang. I opened the door, and there she was, Gulshan. Gulshan, you? At this time? Is everything okay with you? Yes, yes, Didi, all good. I saw you were weeping in the morning. I was worried about you. I just came to check on you. Are you okay? Did you eat? I felt a little odd and loved at the same time. And perhaps because I quite didn't know what to do with that feeling, I said, come inside. Let's have chai together. We sat, we chatted for a bit, and then she left, promising to be on time the next morning. She never asked me what was wrong. She never asked me what had happened. She just observed that I was not okay, and she cared enough to come back. I thought this must be just a one-off, but there were two more moments waiting for me. The first one at my usual fruit seller, whom I used to visit every week. One day while I was talking to him, he was telling me how his fruits are getting rotten and that he has suffered a huge loss of 3 to 4 lakhs rupees. I was listening to him while checking the oranges. Bhaiya, are these sweet? Yes, yes, madam, these are. Please eat one. I hesitated. He had just told me about his losses. I didn't want to take an orange and eat. But he insisted. He came and placed one orange in my hand. Madam, please eat. And I did. Here was a man who himself was suffering huge losses, and yet his instinct was still to share. That day, I saw generosity in a place I least expected it. Now let me take you to Ahmedabad at the airport. I was there for a full day of client meetings. By the time I reached airport, I was exhausted. I checked in and I was slowly dragging myself towards the gate. At the security gate, the female officer scanned me and she looked at me and said, "Ma'am, you look tired. You need sleep." I just had enough energy to give her a faint smile and I walked away. She didn't know me, but she noticed. I used to think that love would come looking a certain way and from certain people. It didn't. It arrived as a maid at my doorstep. providing care when I needed it the most. As an orange placed in my hands when he himself has little to spare. As a stranger who just noticed. Love was there. It probably always was. In people, in pets, in nature, in the small little things we fail to notice. My day may still be decided by one person, but I know and I have learned that love does not follow a schedule. It arrives unexpectedly, unannounced. I just have to open my eyes. Thank you.
Thank you so much. As we all know and appreciate, running a club or starting a club, both are really marathon effort. Very quick question to all of you. When a club is started, Toastmaster International needs certain number of active number before it recognizes as a new club. What is that number? Active member for a new club. Bingo. 20. Give a good round of applause to Toastmasters. Okay, let's move to the speech number 5. And to tell the objective of the speech, I would like to call upon a Toastmaster who is FP&A and a consultant. He really likes rest, sleep, and that is when he doesn't know how much time has gone, like all of us. Of course, we wouldn't know when we are taking the rest and the sleep. Please welcome Toastmaster Arvind as evaluator for the speech number 5.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sashi. My target speaker, she will be attempting level 1 project 4 speech under the pathway engaging humor. The objective of the speech is that she has to present the topic on any topic. I'll just provide her the feedback, and the same feedback she has to implement in a part 2, level 1 project 4 part 2. And then simultaneously in the future meeting she has to serve an evaluator for the other speaker. And I'm wishing her a best of luck. Over to her.
Thank you so much. The speaker is product manager at my credit card banking company, American Express. She really likes to cook new cuisines. And today, the title, maybe I can guess, all of us can guess, but she can surprise. The title is My 24/7 Friend. First thing came to my mind was maybe AI, but let's hear out. Welcome, Toastmaster Tanya. My 24/7 friend. My 24/7 friend, Toastmaster Tanya.
How many of you have someone in your life who never judges you, never interrupts you, always listens patiently, yet somehow always have the perfect answer? Can you think of anyone who matches all the conditions? Sorry?
Claude.
Okay. Your mom, that's great. And if someone... okay, your friend who matches all the conditions. Okay, that's great. And if someone has thought his or her spouse, congratulations, you're the luckiest ones. For me, yeah, 24/7 friend is not a person, it's ChatGPT. Good morning, Toastmasters and friends, guests.
Good morning.
Today, I am going to introduce you to my most supportive, most patient and most artificial friend. The first time I used ChatGPT, I asked it a question. It said, "That's a great question." I thought, wow, finally someone appreciates me. Then I asked another question. It said, "That's an excellent one." At this point, I started wondering, am I genius or is ChatGPT just incredibly polite? Turns out, it's just incredibly polite. Today, ChatGPT knows everything about me. In fact, my history with ChatGPT has undergone quite a metamorphosis. It started with Explain AI, help me write a product requirement document, help me getting a healthy routines, and then finally, why do mosquitoes only bite me? Today, with ChatGPT, nothing has been a secret anymore. It knows my fitness routine, my success goals, my speech drafts, and my lifelong history with mosquitoes isn't a secret anymore. And the best part, it never gets tired of me. I asked it a simple question. It said, there are no stupid and simple questions, while people in my life says there are. My friends are wonderful, but they reply within 3 days. ChatGPT replies in 3 seconds. Honestly, isn't it making rest of the humanity look bad? One day I asked it to write my email sound professional. It sounded so professional that I wasn't sure that why I was apologizing for. Then I asked it to write my email in some direction which I told it. It somehow made it another direction that I wasn't sure what it is about. And the best part, it's confidence. Whether it is right or occasionally wrong, its confidence level never changes. I wish I had that confidence. Imagine walking into the room with ChatGPT confidence. Are you sure this will work? Absolutely. And then quietly whisper to yourself, I really hope so. Before you think I am completely obsessed with ChatGPT, let me confess something. There was a time when ChatGPT couldn't help me. I wasn't looking for a better email or a better presentation or a perfectly worded speech. I was needing someone to listen to me. That's when I realized technology can be an amazing assistant, but it can't hug you when you really need one. It can't celebrate your successes with genuine excitement. It can't make you laugh until your stomach hurts. But what I realize it, though it can be an amazing assistant, but it should never replace human connections. So yes, ChatGPT is my 24/7 friend. It listens to me patiently, writes my email so perfectly, and also makes my presentation so well that everyone likes it a lot. But it should never replace human connections, as I mentioned. Before I leave, I would like to ask you one simple question. When was the last time you make someone feel as appreciated as ChatGPT does to you? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. One of the soft skills which gave me hard time practicing is active listening. It sounds simple, but when you are doing a conversation with anyone, automatically your response starts building up in your mind. It will be pipelined one after another, and many times you can't control. You may sometimes interrupt the person who is talking, and then the things go, you didn't intend to in the first place. How many of you have kind of practiced active listening or any other soft skill which gave you hard time practicing intentionally, that yes, this is the soft skill I would like to practice in our engagement, either in office or at home? Any one of you want to say anything about some soft skill which gave you hard time practicing it? Listening? Yeah. With patience? Yeah. Yes, Aman?
Active listening, trying to understand what the discuss and sharing interviews in your last.
Right. Any other?
Reduce the rate of speech because I have a very high rate of speech, so people assume that she's very loud.
Okay.
So still I'm working on it.
Sure, you are at the right platform, looks like. Thank you. Okay, so let's move to speech number 6, last but one. And to evaluate, I would like to call upon someone who is staff engineer at an MNC, and he does very interesting job. He makes the machine do what he tells them, at least in the simulated environment, and in the free time he really he plays guitar. Many times he says that it goes beyond midnight without noticing, and the neighbor starts complaining. Then he comes to know, okay, it's midnight, I have to stop now. Please welcome Toastmaster Nitish as evaluator for the 6th speech today.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Toastmasters and guests, a very good afternoon to all.
Good afternoon.
So, how's the meeting has been so far? Again, this reminds me that Bollywood movie scene. What is today's theme? Speech marathon में है, लोरी गाने हैं. I know, as a Toastmaster, we can do even better. Let's try one more time. How are you doing today, guys? Great. One more time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Toastmasters, how are you doing today? Great. That's the energy we want, as this is a speech marathon. And again, the most exciting speech is coming up. That's the energy we want. Are you ready, guys? Yes. If you are ready, show thumbs up. If you are not ready, show salute. Okay, great. So, I would like to read out the objective for the next speaker, who is my target speaker. Okay. I will be writing the speaker. He is attempting level 2 project 2, and the objective is understanding your communication style from the pathway of presentation mastery. This project is all about something we use every single day. What is that? Body language. Body language. That's the objective of this speech. And when I remember my first speech, and I said, I am not nervous at all. My legs were dancing like a Bollywood song. That's the power and the beauty of what? Body language. So, ready, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, Toastmasters and guests, tighten your seat belts, and it's time to call up on stage the next speaker, Mr. Smile. You will get to know very soon who is this. And with that, I would like to give the stage back to Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you. Fabulous. Okay, the speaker is working in the industry which is hot at the moment. What do I mean? So, in the entire world, which kind of companies are going, valuation of which are going through sky roof? He is in related field. The speaker works as a VLSI engineer. He loves watching the web series. Please welcome Toastmaster Abhishek on the stage. One step at a time. One step at a time, Toastmaster Abhishek. All the best.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Good afternoon. Have you ever looked at a mountain and confidently said, how difficult can it be? That was exactly me when my friends planned a trek to Lohagarh Fort near Lonavala. So it was my first ever trek, and I was convinced it would simply be a long walk. After all, I had bought new pair of shoes, packed plenty of water and snacks, and in my mind, I was fully prepared. I even imagined that I would be the one who would be motivating others when they got tired.
Thank you.
Little did I know that the mountain is about to teach me one of life's greatest lessons. The trek began beautifully. The weather was cool. The hills were covered in lush greenery, and every breath felt refreshing. Then the trail became steeper, the stones became slippery, and the backpack felt twice as heavy. That's when I realized that the mountain didn't become difficult all at once. It challenged me one step at a time. After climbing for what felt like forever, I looked up at my friend and asked, "Are we almost there?" He smiled and casually replied, "We are just 20%. 20%? At that moment, I wasn't dreaming of reaching the top, but I was dreaming about reaching the bed. Every few more minutes, I found excuse to stop. Let's drink some water. Let's take some photos. As I stood there, catching my breath, I noticed something remarkable. Elderly people, children, and parents carrying their kids, all were walking steadily. Nobody was complaining, nobody was rushing. That's when my friend looked at me and said, "Don't focus at the top, just focus on your next step." Those words somehow changed everything. I started focusing on the next step, and another, and another, and another. I started celebrating every few steps, and before I realized, I had reached the summit. When I reached the top, a cool breeze touched my face, and the clouds floated below the hills, and the magnificent walls of Lohagarh Fort stood proudly around me. I forgot the pain, the sweat, and the tiredness. Every difficult step suddenly felt worthwhile. I wasn't proud because I had conquered a mountain. I was proud because I had conquered myself. Along the way, I chatted with my friends. I clicked some photos. I enjoyed the view. That trek lasted for a few hours, but its lessons has stayed with me ever since. Every time I face a difficult project at work or face a difficult situation in life, I remember the Lohagarh Fort. I no longer ask myself, how long will it take to finish it? I simply ask, what's the next step I can take? That one question has helped me far beyond trekking. Every great achievement in life are simply a collection of small, consistent steps. So next time, when life places a mountain in front of you, don't stare at the top. Don't worry about reaching the top, but just take one more step. Thank you.
Good job. Okay, before our final runner takes the stage, one small skit again. The scenario is there is a celebrity star at the airport. He is known to give just 1 minute if a big fan of his comes by. So the first role play is getting done by the star, the celebrity at the airport in the queue. The second is a big fan who reaches to the, who is just behind him and he wants something from him, wants to talk about his life or whatever is, kind of a big fan wanted to do with about the celebrity. So any volunteer for role 1, the celebrity one? Okay, good. Please come on. Toastmaster Nitish. Okay, this big star, big fan, Toastmaster Arvind. Please come on the stage. What you'd like to know about him? Right there, big mirror. Please. The timer, please note 1 minute, green flag, and then 30 seconds. Thank you.
Hey, where is my assistant?
Shahrukh ji.
Hey, where is my assistant? Please, actually, stop someone this guy.
Hey, Shahrukh sir.
I don't
sir,
like
please
that.
give me my auto. Please give me autograph.
Please.
Shahrukh ji.
Please. Hey, hello, sir. How are you doing? This is Shahrukh Mair Khan from the Meira Bakery of Bangalore.
Sir, Shahrukh sir. Oh, Shahrukh. Hey, sir. I'm a good fan of you. It's good.
How many money you have?
I don't have money.
Then bye. Please meet my assistant and try to come next year.
If you want to be an assistant, I'm ready to do. I'm a big fan of you, sir.
There are so many, man. Just I am going for I have a very tight schedule, and I am remembering my dialogues. कभी कभी कुछ जीतने के लिए कुछ हारना भी पड़ता है और हार कर भी जीतने वालों को टोस्टमास्टर अरविंद कहते हैं.
Can you do this step you used to do, right?
You don't know. So, just for as my best friend, I have something to offer this. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Toastmasters and guests, Shahrukh Mair Khan from the Meira Bakery and the Toastmaster Arvind from the Whitefield Toastmasters. Over to you.
Thank you so much to both of you. Okay, let's move on to the speech number 7. On the stage, I would like to invite Toastmaster Ravi to tell about the speech and objective. Come this way.
What is the ultimate aim of Toastmasters? Or ultimate goal of Toastmasters?
To become articulate speaker.
Beyond that? Beyond that? Beyond that? Beyond that? Beyond that?
Leadership.
No, beyond that. Ultimate goal of life. Okay, anyway, including all of these, the ultimate goal of Toastmaster is you develop, along with you groom others. Let them develop. So that's the ultimate goal of Toastmasters. Today, my target speaker is entering into that stage. He's attempting his L2 P3 on persuasive influence. The objective of this speech is member clearly define how Toastmasters envision mentoring. Member to share some aspects of a previous experience as a protege. That's the objective. All the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ravi. The speaker is a senior manager in asset management bank under cyber security domain, and he's Toastmaster Vipul. Please come on the stage. Toastmaster Vipul. With the title, The Mentor Who Changed My Direction. The Mentor Who Changed My Direction, Toastmaster Vipul.
Good afternoon, my dear fellow Toastmasters and honored guest.
Good afternoon.
Let me ask one question. How many of you have learned something the hard way? Great numbers. I do have as well. Let me take you the 16 years ago when I joined the cyber security industry. I was in impression that I knew everything. The reason was that I was recently passed out. I did some certifications on it. I was having a confidence and a laptop. Well, that was just long lasted for roughly 2 months when I have been started working in the industry. When I was settled down for a month in the company with all the access and other related things, I was assigned to one critical banking project. The banking projects are, if you are from the IT industries, knows that it's really critical. After joining that banking project, settled down with all the access, and then my manager came to me and asked, Vipul, can you solve the problems happening in the production environment? Instead of saying anything, I said, absolutely. Then I realized, what does the production means? I log into the system, 100 of servers, thousands of log files. I opened the log files, error. Not sure where to check. I click randomly files, still error, nothing worked. I click randomly the files fastly. Probably it will help, but nothing worked. Finally, I thought, let's use the old IT technique. Just look at the systems and think that it will resolve by itself. Still it didn't. Then my mentor walked over to me. He did not angry, he did not criticize to me. He smiled and simply said, Vipul, what do you think is happening? I explained my complex theory and he replied, don't go with the errors, understand the complete architecture and the system. That one sentence changed everything. Instead of giving me an answer, he taught me how to think. Let me give you one more incident with the mentor. I was working the same critical banking projects, but when the year comes, the salary doesn't increase. I thought, okay, let me prepare for something outside. I prepared something, and then I was going in the lunch time from the office to give an interview. He asked me, Vipul, where are you going? I said, how? Why? Because on the same day only, he thought, okay, let's have a lunch together. I said, oh, mar gaye. I died. Then I said, okay, I'm having some work. You carry on with the lunch. I will join you after some time. I tried to left, but again he looked at my eyes, exactly at my eyes, and asked, why, Vipul? I said, what, sir? He said, where are you going? I said, sir, I'm having some work, I'm going outside. Then there was a long pause, silence, for around 30 seconds to 1 minute. Why? Because he knew it, where I'm going. I knew it, that he knew it. Then finally, after a minute of silence, I admitted it. And that's how, after that, he did not angry on me. He did not again criticize on me. He simply says that, Vipul, think what you want. After that, many years passes away. He gave me lots of complex problems, lots of ask the questions. He said me to go up front of the management and tell the solutions of it and all. And then I did all those things. Today I understand why he didn't help me with all the answers and give me just the complex questions. Because a mentor does not create a dependencies. A mentor creates a capability. Over the past 5-6 years happens, the person who was feared to go and search the production errors, solving the critical problems, becoming a master. I started giving in presentations to the senior leaders, and then eventually I started beginning a mentoring for the juniors as well. One day one junior came to me, sir, what is happening here? I'm not sure. Then I was about to give him an answer, and then I realized 5-6 years back what was happened to me. I asked him, what do you think is happening? Probably he was thinking that what he is telling, I'm asking him questions and he's asking me questions. But after a few minutes, he has been solved that problem by himself. And then I understand that my mentorship styles, my mentors has given me a lesson which now become a leadership styles. What is the learning from this mentoring path? 3 things mainly. First, humility. No matters whatever you do, remember someone knows more than we do. Second, learning never stops. Experience is priceless, but guiding experience is valuable. And third, leadership is multiplication. A mentor does not create one person. A mentor creates a future mentors. Like one candle with another candle, but the first candle not gonna lose anything. But even the room become brighter. So with this all coming to the mentors, mentees life, I have been thank you to all the mentors who have supported me throughout my career, personal or professional as well. But what is the conclusion now? So whenever someone is appreciating my work styles or life styles, the part credit goes to all the mentors who has been invested a time on me, who believe on me, and who has given me a correct direction in my path. So I will tell you one thing is that every one of us here having some mentor, teachers, friends, colleagues who believes on you before you believing in yourself. I will leave you with one question today. Who is a mentor you need to thank, and who is the next person you want to mentor? It's your choice. Thank you.
Thank you. We reached the finish line. 7 prepared speakers back to back took us through the mental fatigue. We may have some, but that is half the journey. Now we have to understand where we can do more improvements. So I guess we need to start right away the evaluation session, right? Anything else? Correct? So I would like to invite the evaluator number 1 on the stage, Toastmaster Aman, to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Mani. Please come over here.
A very good afternoon to everyone once again. First, Toastmaster Manikanta, congratulations on completing your icebreaker. Breaking the ice was never easy, but you came to the stage and showed it. Everyone, please give him a huge round of applause. So, I will be evaluating you based on the sandwich method. So first I would be speaking about the two things I liked in your speech. First thing was you asked a question, strong opening, which caught the attention, and we could also relate. When you asked about a story, a question, everyone also could relate to that, which is great. Coming to the first point. Then the second point. You got many stories which was relatable to all of us, and it was taking us through the story with some strong message. When you were speaking about your journey from 10th standard to IIT, where you were getting ranks and all, when you were telling about the place, the percentage improvement, like 6%, I also got some sense of my journey, because I'm also a college student who has finished 10th and 12th, so it was pretty relatable to me as well when you were speaking. Now I would be coming to the recommendations. Yes, the speech was great, but there should be some pauses in between so that we get some time to absorb the message, then understand, which will help, and it will give some clarity. The challenge, nothing. The challenge is nothing to just, I would say, to implement the pauses. Overall, this was a great icebreaker speech with authentic stories. You demonstrated clarity and confidence in your speech. I didn't feel it was an icebreaker at all. That's one thing. I wish you all the best for your future speeches. Thank you. Looking forward for more speeches from your side.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raman. Thank you for the wonderful presentation. Okay, let's move to the evaluation of the second speech. I would like to call upon Toastmaster Sanjana on the stage.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
How many of you can resonate with the speech title, My Humble Roots? Most of the people are, not from Bangalore. So thank you so much and congratulations for completing your L1 P2 speech. You met your speech objective, which is learning the basic written, writing of a speech. I will share my evaluation with CRC method, commendation, recommendation, and commendation. I'll start with commendation, what all the things I like. Throughout the speech, it was quite evident that you were comfortable. You were using the stage from here to there. Utilization of a speech, your comfort level, your body language. Structure of the speech, which was your objective, you clearly met the target. A well-written speech, authentic speech. Now in AI world, everybody, go to AI and chat GPT, just provide the command. But after listening to this speech, I am confident enough that your speech was not AI based. It was your authentic story, wherein you have given a couple of examples about your parent struggle, about you. Everybody can resonate. We all are from, far away from our home. In childhood, we used to struggle. the specific example about your shoes part, right now we have a maid, we have every facility, we have a luxury of everything, but that he has specifically has mentioned, which cannot buy, money cannot buy your happiness, money can buy luxury, but the true content or satisfaction money cannot buy. The recommendation, though it was just your second speech, just do some vocal variety. The one example, when you were talking to a shopkeeper, and one small suggestion, when you were talking with him, you used Hindi word, "Bhaiya kitne ka hai?" So I do agree that people will understand your Hindi, but repeat in English also. Okay, this is your recommendation, and now coming to the commendation part. Again, great body language, comfort level, authentic speech, no AI words. Everything was good, just on a vocal variety, and which I told like you use Hindi word. Repeat in English also. Everything is good. Thank you so much, and congratulations for completing your P2 speech. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, where was the first Toastmaster meeting officially held? Sorry?
The United States.
Yes, the place.
Washington.
State-wise, yes. Santa Ana YMCA. Okay. Thank you. Okay, let's move to the third evaluation. I would like to call upon Toastmaster Manoj to do the evaluation, please.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My target speaker, Nicholas. Where are you, Nicholas? Yeah. He was attempting his level 1 P3 speech, and first of all, I would like to congratulate you for completing this level. And topic was stop living in your head. Really, it was a great speech, and I think it was relatable to all, because somewhere we all people think about and spend more time on particularly on negative things, right? Whether it be a matter of your boss, right, or relatives or family matters, we think in our part time mostly on those things, and his speech was focused on that, so it was relatable to all of us, all the audience, and it was really a wonderful speech. And you also give some examples, create the simulation like situation that imagined a speech in a pink dress like that you example quoted. It was wonderful. On a structure part, content wise, it was good, but I have recommendation for you that it may be some stronger and thoughtful, and you should also mention that what is the drawback of this overthinking, you can say, and what is its remedy. You can also include these things in your speech, that it make it your speech a complete speech, impactful speech. Now come to the part of other recommendation, is that you were very much confident, but regarding the use of a stage, you come more ahead in front nearby the audience. It may be controlled, and by practicing you will do it. It's not the big issue. And you also give some beautiful examples, examples of nature from river and vines, that natures do its work. They do only the good things
and do their works silently and forget everything then. So we should learn about from the nature that we should focus on the good works, irrespective of the bad situation. We focus on the good things and do the only good things, and rest of these things would be left on the destiny, that what will happen. Nothing to spend more or time on negative things or negative thinking, overthinking like that things. Overall, this speech was wonderful and impactful. It conveyed the message to the all audience, and I am very much eager to listen your next speech. Best of luck. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you. Let's move forward. I think we are doing good against time. Right? Let us invite Toastmaster Maitri for evaluation of speech number 4.
Love doesn't arrive looking like love. The people who show love don't always come with labels: mom, dad, spouse. All we need to do is to notice it and acknowledge it. Good afternoon, Toastmasters, guests, and my target speaker, Ashima.
Good afternoon.
What a beautiful message. When I first heard the title Love Unexpected, I was thinking of what would this speech be if it was a profile on a dating app, right? And therefore wanted to use that as my evaluation. Let's start off with the hook. You start off with a rushed feeling, 8, 8.5, 8.10. Will this person come? There was voice modulation, there was great curiosity, the build-up was great. We wanted to know more, and the hook certainly worked. Moving on to the bio. That's a very important part of knowing the person, right? There was emotional honesty and vulnerability in your speech, because they were all personal experiences, and you were also talking about one of the dark phases of your life when you had to establish one of the characters. When you were crying and your house help was there to support you. That is the kind of speech that makes us want to know the person more and stay throughout. The green flag for me was the chemistry. You actually know your audiences very well. They were all relatable stories of house help, shopkeepers, and strangers that we meet every day. We have these experiences with all of them. And more importantly, you had such a warm demeanor on stage. No dramatic pauses or voice modulations with pitches. This is exactly the pace and the presence that the speech needed. So chemistry, a 5 on 5. The next green flag for me was the body language. When you actually opened the door or brought the orange to surprises, or when you said, let's go to Ahmedabad, or a subtle putting your hand on your waist when you had to talk about the house help, or giving that exhausted smile to a stranger. Subtle things throughout the speech that made us look at the speech, feel what you were feeling, and stay with you. Well, any profile would probably have an opportunity to improvement. So one yellow flag from my side, and specifically something that you asked me to look at was the stage presence. You covered the length and breadth of the stage. You of course covered all the audience. However, one thing that I felt could be different or could be more intentional was your setting up of the stories and characters. So for example, you said, let's go to Ahmedabad, and quickly move to this side of the stage to establish a story about the stranger. So what could help is you start off with the first stage here, the house help, and then the fruit seller, and then your stranger stories, and then at the end when you are narrating that these are the stories, these are the people, and you can find love from any place, nature as well, that would have made it very strong. Overall, would I swipe right to your speech? Of course. Congratulations, looking forward to multiple dates going forward. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Good. The easiest question now. In a standard Toastmaster meeting, to qualify for voting, a table topic speaker should speak for minimum how many seconds? Thank you. Okay, good. Correct answer, of course. Let's move forward to this evaluation number 5. And I would like to call upon Toastmaster Arvind on the stage for the evaluation of speech number 5.
Before I start on my evaluation, how many of you here know about Tanya? What's her ambition? The main thing is she wanted to be a content creator. My evaluation also is in that way. Myself as a YouTube critic, I'll be evaluating you based on this 4 things: view, like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh.
View immediately when you told about the 24/7 friend, about your channel, and the way you asked the question, is there someone or a friend in your life whoever has been within your tough time, that immediately created curiosity among the audience. And we also all thought that you'll talk about some friend who helped you, and it was a ChatGPT that is to resonate, like we could be able to resonate it in our life. And next one is about the like, is what you have excelled at. Especially when you told about your friendship with the ChatGPT, that made many authentic. And that also made us feel that you have never used the ChatGPT for this speech, and it was too authentic. And maybe like it's also like resonating about the stories you add, like drafting a mail and getting, like we may seek help to make it more professional and all, like drafting mail and so on. If it has any problem, we'll ask to a friend who will hesitate to help us in case of some doubt or something. And if we also ask them, they think that's a stupid question or something. There's no stupid or right question, and ChatGPT is it's the best thing, and that you had nailed it. And especially about the thing, like you are very comfortable on the stage. Maybe you are using the stage with a purpose, and also your hand gestures, and you maintain the eye contact throughout, and that also made real. And next thing about the comment. Comment is that where you can improve yourself to make your speech or a vlog to a next level. The first is the pauses. In few areas, I felt that you were too rushing in a thing. Try to pause in the between so that the audience can listen to your speech. And next thing about the vocal variety, I felt that your speech was in the same variation, especially when you told about the conversation with the manager. You had a 2 characterization there. Try to identify two different voices of you as well as him, so that the audience would be able to resonate. Next one is subscribe. I just click on the bell icon and subscribe Tanya's vlog, and hope to see her in the future. And overall, a very great storytelling role. Please focus on more characterization as well as use of the vocal variety. Thank you. Over to PMOD.
Thank you. Let's move forward to the next evaluation number 6. Please welcome Shah Rukh Khan, Toastmaster Nitish, sorry.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Toastmasters and guests, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Very well said by one of the most famous philosopher, Lao Tse. So today, in the similar line, we witnessed one step at a time by Mr. Toastmaster Smile. Guess who? Toastmaster Abhishek. So congratulations, Toastmaster Abhishek, for completing your speech. And now, let me ask you one question. What is the best way to evaluate a speech? Any answers? And how many of you think, say something people will always remember? This is the best way, right? How many of you agree with that point? All right, super. And how many of you agree that today all of us remember Toastmaster Abhishek's speech? All of us, right? Superb, actually. So now, the spark that all it takes to enlighten an audience. But today, what I feel, Toastmaster Abhishek didn't create just a spark. He created a short circuit. And that smile actually I can witness, and each one of us also can witness. So now, every great speech has three main ingredients: a story, a connection, and the message. So Abhishek gave us all three of them, but guess one what? Without even giving us a menu. That's his beauty. So first is the story. He mentioned his own experience of the Lower Fort trekking, how wonderful it was, and it was, I don't feel it was not just a speech, but it was his awesome performance, so all of us can experience that. So I felt that I were at that fountain climbing trekking scene. Okay. Second thing is the connections. He shared his personal own experience authentically. So that created the connection with the true audience. Okay. The third one, the message. How many of you remember what is the message? One step at a time. How many of you follow that? I always follow C. I always like to see the top. And I always fall down. So it's very much, that feedback is very much important for me. So now, every great speech has some improvement area to create that great speech to take it to the next level. So I have also three. Number one, the power of pause. You had one long pause. It was so powerful, but for one moment, I wasn't sure that Toastmaster Abhishek creating a suspense or searching for the next line. The cue here is, you can use your most powerful weapon is a smile. The second thing is, the humor. I think you'll have to work in more better way how to create that humor with the creating a small punchy lines, so that will help. And the last one is the tonality. You can use the tonality for different emotions like anger, animosity, happiness, like that. So if you incorporate all these improvements, I'm sure you will be one of the best speaker all over the world. That's all. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Let's march towards the last evaluation today. I would like to call upon Toastmaster Ravi for the evaluation. Thank you. Thank you, Shashi.
Is it taking some time? It's fine. I can hear you. I'll use my words. Where is my target speaker? Okay, you are all my target speakers.
No worries, he can check the record.
Okay. What is the important in presentation? Is it a script or a delivery? What is it? Or both? You had a wonderful time today by keeping all together from my target speaker, Vipul. He had a great script. Why I will explain. And well delivered. The first one is, every script, what I usually look at it is like how within 7 minutes what you can cover max. One incident, max 2 incidents. He took 2 incidents and then he delivered it up. Every incident has a problem and he has given the solution as well, so that we can identify what is the culprit, how to deal with that. The first incident was, he was having a overconfident because he did a certification. He know everything. When entering into the system, manager identified that. You look at the production, he don't know anything over there. So his confidence levels got reduced. And then he gave the solution. What is the solution? First you understand the system. Then you can resolve anything. And the next incident was, he was not happy with his salary. Then what happened? The mentor was identified. He gave the console saying that first, you create your capabilities. Salaries will increase automatically. So these were the 2 incidents, was well narrated. It was all, I was like, everything was same. We all will easily connect with that. We all in the same phase we came across. And then finally, what went well was the story, 2 incidents, and then it has a very good presentation, mixing together has humor, the timing, and the hook. Every stage, it was having a hook. The last one was the conclusion and the takeaway for all the guests, or for all the speakers, for all the audience. What is the takeaways? There are 2 takeaways. The takeaway one was, who is the mentor you would like to thank? You all should thank to your mentor, because if you are here today, someone was pushing you, someone was helping you, or someone was guiding you. These are all, unknowingly or knowingly, these are all the mentors. And then what's next in the ultimate goal of life? You have to select someone, you have to encourage or motivate or mentor them. So everything was there in their speech. If they want to improve something, or the people want to improve something, the first one was, when you are playing a role play, you should always don't do this way, because the audience are here, not here. So you should do the role play like this one. So this way, we can easily connect with the audience. That's one improvement. And the second one was on the eye contact points, especially when people were speaking from here, and the question was like, let the system fix by itself. You should not look down, you should look at the audience. So these are the 2 improvements I will record. All in all, it was a wonderful speech. Thank you. Over to you, Dear Modi.
Thank you. So, I would like to thank Toastmaster Ravi especially because he has taken this role on the fly. I appreciate your forthcoming. Thank you so much. 2 points before I leave the stage. Number 1, a marathon is never won alone. There is always a team behind the scenes supporting them and the wonderful audience. So huge round of applause for all of us together, please. Last but not the least, we have reached the finish line, but our journey is not over, of course. We have to keep sprinting one step at a time, one learning at a time towards our goals. With that, I would like to hand over the stage back to Presiding Officer, Toastmaster Karthik.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shashi. Let's give another thunder round of applause to Toastmaster Shashi for a wonderful session. I will just call upon the timer to quickly give the timing of the speeches and the evaluation.
Good afternoon, everyone. I will first start with the prepared speeches. TM Mani took 5 minutes 58 seconds. TM Rushikesh took 5 minutes 39 seconds. TM Nikhilesh took 5 minutes 59 seconds. TM Ashima took 6 minutes 17 seconds. TM Tanya took 4 minutes 50 seconds. TM Abhishek 5 minutes 50 seconds. TM Vipul 7 minutes 14 seconds. All of them qualified for the votings. Next we move on to the evaluation part. TM Aman 2 minutes 24 seconds. TM Sanjana exactly 3 minutes. TM Manoj 3 minutes 11 seconds. TM Maithili 3 minutes 16 seconds. TM Arvind 3 minutes 7 seconds. TM Nitish 3 minutes 36 seconds, 6 seconds more than the TM Ravi 3 minutes 15 seconds. Last but not the least, the skit presentations. The first one, TM Sanjana and Vishnu 2 minutes 28 seconds, and the second one, TM Nitish and TM Arvind 1 minute 25 seconds. That will be all from my side. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tarun, for the precise timing report. So we have posted the link on the guest as well as the member thing. So we had the first speaker. It was 3 minutes 36 seconds. 36.
Yeah, it's 3 minutes is 2 minutes is the green card, 2 minutes 30 seconds is the yellow card, and 3 minutes is the red card. They have a grace period of 30 seconds.
Okay.
It took 6 minutes more.
Okay, sure.
6 seconds, sorry. 6 seconds. And even Tanya, I think so, 4 minutes.
4 minutes 50 seconds. 4 minutes 50 seconds.
Yeah, 5 minutes is a
5 minutes is a minimum time.
But
Yeah.
the grace is works out from both seconds.
No, not on 1 second, only after. I think it's 5 minutes to 7 minutes 30 seconds. Grace is for both sides.
I have added Nitish name, sorry. Yeah, sure. So the first speaker was Mani. Second speaker was Rishikesh. Yeah. Third speaker was Niklesh. Fourth speaker was Ashima. Fifth speaker was Tanya. Sixth speaker was Abhishek. And seventh speaker was Vipul. So for evaluator, we had the first evaluator Aman, Toastmaster Aman. I have done, I have revised. Okay. Fine, hopefully it's done. First evaluator, Toastmaster Aman. Second evaluator, Toastmaster Sanjana. Third evaluator, Toastmaster Manoj. Fourth evaluator, Toastmaster Maithili. Fifth evaluator, Toastmaster Arvind. And seventh, we have Toastmaster Ravi. For the skit, we had Toastmaster Vishnu and Toastmaster Sanjana. And finally, we have Toastmaster Nitish and Toastmaster Arvind. For best auxiliary player, it's timer Tarun and Sergeant at Arms Madan. And the role player, we only have one role player, which is none other than Toastmaster Shashi. So 20 response has come. So any guest who wants to come and share their experience about this meeting, I just let them come and share quickly. Sure. Your name?
My name is Venkat.
Hi Venkat.
Yeah. Good afternoon everyone. Yeah, my name is Venkat. Actually, I have 11 years experience in IT, but still I lack. So when I went to my project work, right, recently, like 2 months back, one of my project managers say confidently, there I felt like after 11 years, like in front of like around 30 to 40 people in the forum. So suddenly he said, speak confidently, because I'm technically strong, I know, but when handovering, delivering those things, right, I'm lagging. So then I felt like bad, and I was searching what I can do next. Then randomly I was searching, I'm searching with ChatGPT and all, what I can do, what things I need to do. Then I got like a Toastmaster. Then I started searching it. I was checking what are the locations is there. Then finally I found Whitefield near to me. So I thought like, let's give it a try and go and see what it gives. Then after coming here, I felt like, so if you see, right, few speeches like the first speech or that is given, right, wonderfully he narrated, like even the second speech, those things, I feel like they're good speakers, but still why you guys are coming and like, I had thought, but I thought like, because even you are explaining, right, when you are evaluating, right, you are giving like spontaneously you are explaining the things very good. But I thought like people are good, but still they're coming and improving themselves, right? So I think this is one of the good decision I have taken. So I try to come and learn with you all. Thanks.
Sure. Thank you very much. So those of the guests who have joined us for the first time, so Toastmaster is all about the positive learning experience. So we self-confidence and growth comes as part and parcel of the journey. Today what you witness is a speech marathon or speech-a-thon. So we've only had prepared speeches and evaluation, but we have a very different format, that is a normal format I would say, which is the prepared speeches. Then we have table topics. Table topic is like table topic master will give you a 1 minute or 1 to 2 minutes to speak on the spot, and the topic will be given, and then we have the evaluation. So today we had a very different segment because we have to accommodate 7 different speeches and 7 evaluation. That's why we didn't have the table topic, but nevertheless Toastmaster Shashi, he incorporated the skit presentation to keep the audience engaging. So any other guest who wants to come and share their experience quickly? Sure, please. Your name? Amin. Thank you.
Should I hook this up or can I just...
Sure. This is just for recording because the phone will not be able to receive your voice. Speak normally, like as you.
Hi everyone, my name is Neha Baranwal and I have attended a few Toastmasters event, and I have a couple of friends who have been a part of Toastmasters Club from the last 8 to 10 years, and based on their experience, because they appreciate it so much that we get to learn a lot, I was literally pushed to join this group. I have attended a couple of locations like HSR in Sarjapur. I am so invested and interested in joining a paid group as a paid team Toastmaster. So I thought, let's explore other groups, let's explore all the locations that we have in Bangalore and then decide what's best for you. Kind of Toastmaster shopping, you can say, right? So I'm shopping right now, but yeah. So far, all of the groups that I have been to, I find this the perfect, and I love the format, the speaker, the evaluators. I loved everything here. So probably I'll have a word with a couple of people. Why I'm here is I talk like okayish, but I want to polish myself in terms of when I communicate to people, in my office. I'm doing a lot of networking just to improve myself, meeting a lot of people on a daily basis in my society, in my gym, in my office, other than these avenues like office and gym and all, right? So I think this is the platform where I'll get to meet other people apart from the work I do. I don't want to just get along with the corporate people, society people. I want to meet people from every walks of life, people who are into cybersecurity, people who are into AI and everything. I have no idea what cybersecurity looks like, right? So my agenda here is to meet a lot of people, networking, learn, polish myself, personality development, and anything which puts me in a space of growth. I am very much interested into that. My area of interest that I like to keep myself fit. So that's one part. I'm taking care of myself physically. And this is the part where I want to do something. The agenda is I want that when I talk, people should listen.
Yeah.
People should focus and pay attention that, yeah, she's there, she's saying something, and people should listen to me. And I am still not there, I'm nowhere close to this, but I think that people are there doing a lot of stuff, and when there are a lot of speakers, when they speak on the stage, I just hook there, put my phone on silent and listen to them completely with full focus. I want to be that person, that when I speak, people should listen. I should deliver some value to my people because I have learned a lot from a lot of people, and I think I have like small or some capacity to deliver what I have learned in the last 18 years of my career. I think I can do that. So here, thank you for giving me the stage.
Sure.
I didn't get in my college or in my school or in my corporate. So I think this is a stage where I can present myself, I can keep myself grounded and learn from all of you, right? I loved your speech. you. Yeah, the way you evaluated, I was, oh my God, put the phone on silent and listen to her. The best thing that happened from the last 1.5 hours I have been sitting here, I did not check my phone because I was so invested in all of you where you were speaking. I still have a gap. I cannot listen to the people proactively. I go into my own thoughts, but that's more than speaking. I need to work on my listening also. So this is the reason I'm here, and I've loved the space. I loved every one of you, Tanya, AI chat GPT. I loved it. Thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you. We love to have you. So as soon as you are ready, we are ready. You can stay invested and join us, our club. So Toastmaster is all about the role. So today you saw the timer. It's all about. So we have our counter, we have grammarian, which builds on the listening skill, and nonetheless the evaluation role. So it's all about the positive learning experience or the feedback. So because in the corporate world, or when you are evaluating a performance appraisal of your team or your team member, you have to give a positive as well as a experience, like where you have to motivate himself to do the next level at the same time to overcome the challenges. So this is all about Toastmaster. So do we have the results? Sorry. So this is all about. So there are other roles like evaluation. We saw the speaker prepared speeches. Likewise, we have impromptu, like table topics we have. So which is, you will be given a topic on the spot and you have to speak, come up with that. So this is all about the Toastmaster. Any other guests or guests, please. Your name? Hi,
Hi everyone, my name is Dharampal Chaudhary. So if you look at your career, right, that's divided into two parts. The first one being where you are mostly into execution focused roles. The second one being where you are more strategic, you are in a leadership position. Okay. So I have just crossed my first level. What happened, I was, from last 9 years, I was in execution focused roles, but from last 3 years, what has happened, I've started my own company, Upgrade.ai, which got recently acquired. So what happened, I became a leader over there by doing most of the execution work. But before starting my second phase with some other company, right, which I will be starting or maybe doing something around, I want to become a leader, a true leader who can speak well, who can present himself well. So from recently, from last 6 months, I have been researching about vocal training. I have researching about voice training. Like, I liked her voice, the tone, the pitch, the rhythm. He had everything in control. So I want to become a really good speaker who can present himself. I always had a stage fear. Let's say right now I was sitting behind, in the last bench. And trust me, if none of the other guest speakers would have spoken, right, and that guy would have not encouraged me, I would have not come here, trust me. But just because he gave me a push, I thought, let's go and speak. And rightly, like engineering manager stuff, right? After selling my company, I'm working in a MNC as an engineering manager right now, doing the same stuff, discussing with the developers, then resolving all those conflicts with the other teams, let's say automation team. And also, before starting this one, right, I had failed almost 9 times with different startup ideas. Some were offline, some were digital businesses. So by consolidating all those experiences, I'm writing a series of books, which includes 3 books. The first one starts with Proof Before You Quit. So let's say you are an employee working somewhere. Before you want to start something as a full time, you can do certain preparation. I have that book 5 hours reading plus 15 hours of exercise which you can do in that book. The second book which follows it is proof before product. So let's say nowadays if you come up with some idea, right, what happens? You'll start building from the day 2. The reason why we start building it, because building is easy, and the other part is building feels winning from the day 1. You get some idea, start building, the feedback loop is very tight. You start validating it like this looks good, the outcome is good every day. By end of the day you feel very good about it, whatever you have built. But as soon as you go out and speak to somebody, they might end up telling you something which might make your work completely scrap, right? So we avoid all those conversations actually in our day-to-day life. So I had the other book which specifically talks about it. You can read it for 5 hours, then do 15 hours of exercise. You'll be in a better stage. You can validate your idea before actually building a product. The third one speaks about people. Like once you have already quit maybe or yet to quit, you have validated your idea, but you want to hire people. So what kind of co-founder? Like in my case, what has happened, I have started my first company with a co-founder who, trust me, didn't do his part of the job. So I have taken emergency leave from my first job for 30 days, went to my hometown, and I was building an educational institute along with him. But what has happened, within 30 days, I was done with all my saving. I was done with my confidence with my friend. In my friend actually, I came back again, joined the job. But after 5 years, when I did the same thing again, like I quit my job for the other company, which succeeded actually, I did a better preparation. I figured out right people at a right stage. I did all the idea validation before I actually quit. So yeah, that's here I am. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to join as a paid member and probably learning more from all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. So thank you, Dhanambal. We always know that leader lead by example, and Toastmaster is the forum where it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to learn from other people's experience. So this is all about Toastmaster. Because in a corporate world, in your any business or thing, a mistake or a blunder will be counted against you. But here, we are here to make mistake and learn from our mistake. And many of the people, you might be wondering what this is all about. Are we giving to the best speaker and evaluated? No. These are the awards which are won by our club. We have more than 50 awards. But logistically, to carry it around the venue, it's impossible. So we are just carrying the one which we recently got. We are finding a tough time to keep all this award together because logistically it's impossible to carry it across all the revenue. Okay, we have the results for today's speechathon. So I will call upon the role player of the today, none other than Team Mod Toastmasters Shashi. So thank you for inspiring and having a very engaging session. Yes, please say we will have a group picture. So best auxiliary role player goes to Toastmaster Tarun for playing the role of the timer. So we had a skit session today. It was very really encouraging and very thing. So any guesses? We had two. So one was Sanjana and Vishnu, another was Nitish and Arvind. Yes, none other than Sanjana and Vishnu. Thank you. Then we have the best speaker runner-up 2 goes to Toastmaster Ashima. And best speaker for today, any guesses? Yes, goes to Toastmaster Mani. By the way, it was his first speech. First speech is all about your personal story, what money is all about. He just kind of rocked it. Thank you. For the best evaluator, runner-up is Toastmaster Sanjana. And any guesses for best evaluator? Goes to Toastmaster Maitri. Thank you. We will take a group picture together. Thank you. So I have a few announcements to make. So first announcement is we will have our table topic contest for our club on 20th September next month. So we will be forming a team and probably we will open up the nomination. The only criteria to attend this contest is that you have to be the paid member of this club. The winner and the runner-up will advance to the area contest, which will happen on 10th October, and from there it will roll over to the division C, which will happen on the 30th of October, and finally at the district level it will happen on the 28th November. So this is the announcement, and with that I adjourn the meeting number 185. I will invite everyone to just take a group picture. Sorry, we